Looking to tomorrow's game, how much can a good cup run help your league form this season?
It depends. Obviously, winning games breeds confidence, so picking up a win, we want to win because we want to be in the cup, nothing to do with the league. But yeah, wins obviously breed confidence, so we certainly want to go through, and it'll be a tough game tomorrow.
Well, what's the confidence like? You guys lost at the weekend, but then you had quite a good result midweek before. How's the team feeling ahead of tomorrow?
Feeling fine. I think I personally thought, obviously I wasn't playing, but I thought the weekend was probably one of our better performances since the manager came in. I thought we looked threatening. I thought I've played against Motherwell a lot. They're physically very demanding. I actually thought we out-muscled them, if anything. We were far the better team, and just making better decisions and been a bit more clinical in both boxes, we'd have won the game comfortably. So at the time it was very, very disappointing, but I think when you have to analyse performance, and the performance was very good. So confidence isn't a problem.
Realistically, do you think it's becoming a bit of a mini league between yourselves, Hamilton and St Mirren, to avoid relegation?
Yeah, at the minute that's definitely looks like it's going to be the case. I spoke before the break, and it's not going to happen quickly now. We've obviously had such a poor start to the season, or first half of the season, if you like, that it's going to go down into the split. So every game's vital. So we needed the points the weekend. We should have got them. We didn't. But we can take strength from the performance is an improvement on where we've been, and I include even the Hearts game in that as well, where we won. So if we can get another good performance tomorrow, hopefully we can win, and we'll be through to the next round of the cup.
This is probably one of the longest journeys you're likely to have this season. Probably one you could have done without, if you got through the first game without getting beat. Does that disrupt, obviously, the week's training or anything? Leaving early afternoon tomorrow and not getting back till early morning of Wednesday morning, is that a disruption?
No, not really. No, I think I've played in England, for instance, where it's the absolute norm. Saturday, Tuesday is every week for the whole season, and you're travelling a lot further distances. So certainly from my point of view, no, I would say something I'm very used to. And for the players, no, we're looked after very well. Football's moved on a lot, certainly since I was a young lad, the way you look after yourself. So no, not really. It obviously disrupts training in terms of we're more preparing for games and warming up and cooling down rather than a training week. But at this stage in the season, I think players like playing games, so the more games the better.
Queen of the South have proven throughout the season they're more than just Stephen Dolby. They're quite a solid team, good at the back, other striking options. Is there areas apart from Stephen Dolby that worry you with Queen of the South?
Yeah, of course, yeah. I thought in the first game, I thought as a team they were threatening in wide areas through the middle. As you say, they've got a good solid base to them as well. So there's plenty of talent in their team, and we quite clearly. So I would say we were lucky to come out with the first game and still be in the cup. And we knew that as a team, maybe a little bit of rustiness from the break. So no, we know we're going to need to play very well tomorrow to get a result, but I think we're in a better place now than we were with the first time round.
How important is the Scottish Cup to Dundee as a club?
It's very important. It's something that's we've not done very well in a long time. Certainly since I've been here, we had a wee run one year. We got to quarter final. We've been knocked out a couple of times early on. The first time of asking, so yeah, it's important. Financially as well, it's important. So no, we're under no illusions. We put the league to the side for tomorrow. We want to get through in the cup, and for the only reason is do we want to stay in the cup.
As someone who has gone through the whole competition right to the very end and been able to stand there at Hampden with the cup above your head, is that something you can share with some of the players here at Dens to kind of motivate them on to football again?
No, it's not something I would talk about. I'm sure every player, there's plenty actually of players that have been here who've experienced. The manager has, obviously not this. Martin Woods has, Paul McGowan has, obviously Kenny has. There's plenty of players that have experienced it. It's not something you need to talk about. You don't need to convince someone that winning a cup's quite a good feeling. but it's going to be a very, very difficult journey to get there, and say it's already started, but with the replay away at Queen of South, it's going to be a very difficult task to get through, but one we're hoping we can.
It's the start of the week where there is two very difficult journeys for two different reasons: the Scottish Cup against Queen of the South, and then another journey to a must-win game against Hamilton.
Yeah, it is a big week. I think we've spoken about, we'd earmarked the next number of fixtures as pivotal in the season, and no more so than Hamilton. So yeah, 2 AstroTurf pitches, a bit of travelling, well, less travelling for me because I'm actually out Hamilton's way, so but 2 very, very difficult games, physically demanding, but I think the performances, the result wasn't what we wanted, but performance, certainly in terms of how we applied ourselves on Saturday, was very pleasing. If we can, as I say, be more clinical in both areas of the pitch, front and back, with that application, I'd be confident we can get results.